Significant Divinity Tarot here. I'm doing another general reading. Now, all my readings are timeless unless Spirit says otherwise, and I will notify you to let you know that it's not timeless when that time comes. Well, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and see what's in your neck of the woods. Well, what do we have here? We have the Nine of Cups. You are very satisfied in wherever you're at right now. You're very content. You're very peace within yourself. You may have a lot going on, but even though you have a lot going on, you have it to where you're content. You're good. You're awesome. You're like, yeah, I got this. I got this, you know. With the Tower moment being here, I do feel like maybe there might have been a Tower moment. There might have been some type of mishaps, something that was going on in your life that you might have felt like, oh my God, how am I going to get through this? What am I to do? Three of Swords, there might have been some type of heartache. With the Devil, I'm pretty sure that there might have been some type of addictions on top of that. With the Moon, there was hidden secrets. There was stuff being hidden behind closed doors that you didn't see. But with the Fool being here, I do see that you took that leap of faith and you said, fuck this. I'm done with all this bullshit. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I'm done. I'm going to be moving to calmer waters. And with the Eight of Cups here, like I said, you're walking away. You're walking away. You said, I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore to myself, to the people that love me. And, with the Page of Pentacles, the universe is someone is going to be gifting you some type of materialistic gift, whether this be money, jewelry. I also feel like you left somebody out in the cold. You said, like I said, whoever this toxic person was, and that was keeping you stagnant in whatever type, shape, or form, they feel now like you left them out in the cold. You took that leap of faith and you said, I'm done with the lies. I'm done with the secrets. I'm done with the heartache. I'm done. I'm completely done. I'm done. And because you walked away and you took your power back, your energy, and universe granted you a piece of, to give you that satisfaction to say, you know what? Good for you. This is what you deserve. You deserve better than what you were already going through. And this person feels like shit now because they feel like they were left out in the cold. Good for you, collective. Good for you. The Empress being here. Yeah, you're worth more than gold. Yeah, you're going to treat yourself to the best, to the highest, to the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, universe is like, no, you might have been content in this relationship because it was toxic and you felt like, oh my God, I can't do nothing. I can't go nowhere. I'm stuck here. And you finally took that leap of faith and said, I'm done. I am done with the bullshit. And because you left, you took that leap of faith. Universe is granting you a little lump sum of money to say, you know what? You can go on your way. Leave this person behind. Who cares how they feel? They didn't give a shit about how you felt when they had you in heartache or in whatever situationships that they had you in, being toxic, right? Being toxic and lying and deceiving you in some type, shape, way, or form. They weren't concerned with how you felt at the moment. But you finally found your way back and you said, no, no, yes, I need to, you know what I'm saying? I need to move the F on. I need to move on. With the Queen of Wands, you're standing your ground. You said, no, you know what? I got the magic. I got the power. I am going to do this. I'm going to, receive my energy. You gained your energy back. You said, I'm that bad bitch. I'm that bad bitch. I am that, I am that. And if you don't want to call yourself a bitch, because I don't consider myself a bitch, and I am the Empress, of course I am. I don't consider myself anything lower than that. I'm a goddess, just like you are, collective. Goddesses and goddess, I'm talking to men and women here. You got that. You took your energy back from this toxic relationship and you said, I'm done. I'm worth more than gold. I'm worth more than this. I'm better than this. Look at that. You, shining like a rock star, baby. Yeah. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you're single and living large and living that life. You're even talking to birds. Shh. The birds are hearing you out. You're talking to birds like the birds can talk to you, and you're being in line with yourself when you're talking to Mother Nature out there, Universe is granting you this. Universe granted you this. You got your life back together. You got your life back together. With the Hangman, being upside down. You were enlightened about the situation, and you are no more hung to where you can't see what was right in front of you. Now you can, now you can see, confirmation, right? Now you can see what was right in front of you. There's no confusion anymore. You're not. You're enlightened. You're enlightened. With the Ten of Pentacles being here, you are going to be someone that is going to, this person might be an older gentleman, is wise. You're going to interact with this person. This person is very loyal. This person has money. This person is the type not to be messed with. So when they come your way, I'm not saying for you not to mess with them, but I'm saying like if you were to interact, when you do interact with this person is not going to be playing any games. This person is not to be messed with, to where if they're talking to you, they're only going to be talking to you. They're not going to be talking to anyone else. Their focus and eyes are all on you. But you're going to keep your guard up. Of course you are. Yes, you are. But it's okay though. It's okay. You know, you're going to be fighting off people saying, you know, I don't need this. I don't need this, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be after you. Believe it or not. You're very attractive. You know, come on. You're very attractive. You're vibrant. Your aura, you're very people, good and bad. You attract good and bad. So yeah, you're going to be fighting off some people. You're going to be very guarded about this situation because you don't know what's to come. You don't know what's to come. With the Four of Pentacles being here, I do see like someone is going to be very greedy. Someone does not want to let you go. Someone is holding on for dear life, and it could be this person. It could be this person that was in this toxic situation with you at one point in time. They are not wanting to let you go. They're not going to let you go. They're not going to let you go. It doesn't matter what you do. You can fight them off as much as you want. They are not going to let you go. You're going to have to make a decision, and somewhere along the line, you are going to have to make a decision. It's going to be a straightforward decision. With whatever decision that you make, with the Ace of Cups being here, universe is granting you, you know, they're pouring into your cup, and they're going to overflow your cup with love, and lots of love. Lots of love. So that's a good, great, awesome thing to come to terms with, you know. You went through, I mean, sheesh. You went through a lot. And you thought that was love? No, baby. Universe. Universe is giving you what you need, what you deserve. Page of Wands. You might be a social butterfly. You might be someone that's always active on social media. Very, have a lot of energy, you know. You have a lot of energy. A lot of people, you attract a lot of people with your energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune being here, I do see that time is going to be on your side. You are closing out cycles that need to be closed out. And because you are closing out those cycles, God is granting you this. You know, universe is granting you this. Yeah. You have your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and your golden angels. Whoever you pray to is on your side, you know, turning the wheel, letting you know, like, this is your time. This is your time. So I'm going to leave it at that, collective. With that being said, hopefully you like, you share, hit that notification bell, and let me know what you think. Leave a comment on the bottom. See if this resonates with you. Now, if it doesn't resonate, like I said, you can always come back at a later time when your spirit guides and your guardian angels are led for you to come back. So until then, peace, love, and light.